Hello everyone, I'm Nipunita Shani, student in University of West London, and this is my final assessment of the module Advanced Topics in Software Engineering. Welcome to the demonstration of my cinema seat booking system. In modern cinema environments, efficient seat allocation is essential to maximize revenue and improve the customer experience. One common issue is the presence of scattered single seats left between group bookings, which are often left unoccupied. My project addresses this problem by designing a web-based booking system that enforces smart seating rules, ensuring solo users don't sit between groups and group bookings are kept together. The system also supports VIP zones and accessible seating with admin override functionality for special cases. This system was built following the waterfall model, moving from the requirement gathering, design, implementation, and testing in clearly defined phases. The main functional requirements include user sign-up, login, and film selection, booking seats under solo, couple, or group categories, real-time seat layout with availability updates, enforcement of seating rules, admin access to manage bookings, and override constraints. Here are the UML diagrams used during the design phase. Use case diagram showing the system interaction for both users and admins. There are several activity diagrams which for seat selection and booking workflows. Here, user registration and login flow activity diagram. Here, film selection activity diagram. Seat selection based on category activity diagram. Payment and booking confirmation flow activity diagram. Admin management and override flow activity diagram. And sequence diagrams to illustrate communication between front-end, back-end, and the database. Here, the sequence diagram for user registration flow. User login flow sequence diagram. Film selection and seat bookings sequence diagram. Seat category selection, solo, couple, group sequence diagram. Payment and booking confirmation sequence diagram. Sequence diagram for admin operations, view all bookings, edit seat configuration, delete bookings, override seating rules. And the class diagram showing how entities like users, bookings, and seats relates. Actually, the core logic lies in the seating algorithm. Solo bookings allows one seat only on the left or right and prevent placing solo users between group bookings unless it's a VIP or accessible seat. Couple bookings must choose two adjacent seats at row corners, avoiding the middle section for layout efficiency. Group bookings must be in the same row with no splitting across a row unless an admin override is used. This logic is enforced using JavaScript for front-end validation and PHP on the backend, ensuring all rules are checked before bookings are finalized. The algorithm is visually modeled using a flowchart, which you will see on the screen now. This flowchart presents the complete logic behind the cinema seat booking system, including both user and admin flows, starting from the login interface to seat confirmation. The process begins at homepage, where users are prompted to click the login button. Based on their choice, they can either go login or sign up. If sign up, the system checks whether the email already exists before creating the new account. After successful login, the system verifies whether the user is an admin or a regular user and redirects them to an appropriate dashboard. For users, the dashboard allows the browsing available films. After film selected, the system displays the seating layout highlighting available, reserved, VIP, and accessible seats. Users are asked to review terms and conditions before proceeding with seat selection. Users must choose booking category, solo, group, or couple, which leads to different seat validation flows. Solo booking. Only one seat is selected from the left or right section. If the seat is located between group bookings, the system checks if it's a VIP or accessible seat. Otherwise, it displays errors and disables the selection. Couple booking, exactly two adjacent seats must be selected, placed the corners or row ends and within the left or right sections. Invalid selections are blocked. Group bookings allow selecting between 3 to 8 seats, all within the same row. If selected seats span multiple rows or exceeded allowed count, the system rejects the booking. After validating the seat selection based on the category rule, user proceed to payment. Upon the successful payment, a booking confirmation is generated and the seat layout is updated in real time. Meanwhile, admin dashboard includes includes the function to modify seat count, delete bookings, and most importantly, override seat selection constraint for a special for all emergency cases. This allows admin to bypass solo, couple, and group seat selection as needed. This flowchart ensures a logical, rule-driven booking while offering a flexibility for administrative intervention. This is the landing page of Moviesol. So first of all, a new user have to sign up, providing username and email. And a password. After creating an account successfully, a successful message is appeared. And then a new user have to log into the system using the username and password. So, user have successfully logged into the system. After logging in, users are presented with a list of available films dynamically fetched from the database. They can also view their previous bookings under My Bookings page. So, before proceeding, users are required to read and agree to the terms and conditions, which provide guidance on seat selection rules. So, when a user click Book Now, he can see the terms and conditions like this. So once film is selected, the corresponding seating layout is displayed, showing all available, reserved and VIP seats and disability or accessible seats. Users are prompted to choose a selected category, solo, couple or group, each applying specific business rule to ensure efficient seat utilization. Solo category. For solo bookings, user can only book one seated, located on either left or right side of the layout. Middle section is disabled to prevent the leaving isolated seats between group bookings. If a solo user tries to book more than one seat, the system shows an error. However, if the seat is selected is a VIP or accessible seat, even if it's between groups, the system allows the booking. Users chooses the couple category. Couple booking must include exactly 2 adjacent seats, preferably at the corners or end of the rows. The middle section is disabled for couple bookings to preserve center row efficiency. If the user selects more than 2 seats, if pop-up an error, or if a user fails to select adjacent one, the system rejects the booking and shows an error. If I select group category, group bookings allows 2 to 7 seats in a single row. Based on the entered number, you can see the layout dynamically enables valid seat selections. If more than 7 seats are needed, the system enables side seats. So if I enter here as 10, as you can see, the side seats are enabled now. So if I try to select with different rows, so the system pop-ups an error message as all seats must be in the same row. After a successful booking, the system immediately marks the selected seats as reserved, updates the seat layout dynamically, and displays the total price. These updates reflect real-time interaction between the PHP server and MySQL database, ensuring booking accuracy. So after that, you can proceed to payment, and then payment process is simulated using structured form. In here, the user sees selected seats and seat count and total price for review. After submitting the form, as I can give some inputs here, and expiry date, and then pay. So after submitting the form, a confirmation message is shown and the seats are reserved. The updated seat layout is displayed and the booking is stored in the database and linked to both the film and the user. So admin logins through the same interface. If I give the credentials, admin can reflect to the admin dashboard. So admin can access all the booking records like here. Admin capabilities include viewing all bookings, modify seat count, and add in reserved seats. So if I try to increase the seat count and give a seat ID like this, and if I go to home and see whether the seat has been booked. So apart from that, admin can delete a record. So if I go to delete this record, that seat has been deleted. Reserved seats has been deleted. So, overriding that constraints, seating constraint when needed for emergency special cases, like now the user can or the admin can override the rules, like here. Throughout the development, I followed the waterfall model strictly, which allowed the each phases to complete it methodically. One challenge was implementing category a specific constraint without complicating the seat layout. Enforcing rules like preventing solo seat between groups and handling special cases for ERP required detailed validation logic. Another learning experience was simulating real-time updates without JavaScript framework. This helped me understand DOM manipulation and backend interaction deeply. Overall, I gained a strong experience in planning full stack development and applying test driven development in a real world problem. In conclusion, the cinema seat booking system prototype demonstrates how simple business rules, when implemented carefully, can greatly enhance the efficiency and user experience of online booking platforms. While there is a room to improve like adding Ajax for dynamic updates and integrating real payment gateways, the system functions reliably, meets the core requirements, and forms a strong foundation for future expansion. Thank you for watching.